Okay, let's start at the beginning, and it's going to be in steps. The first thing I have to do is a degree of the top is bigger than the bottom, so I have to do long division. And let me put this down. So the long division, again, it's problematic. I realize that. It's x cubed, let's see, minus 5x squared plus x minus 5, and we're dividing it into something. Let me just erase the prior problem. We don't need that anymore. We need to get this division done, though, don't we? And I'll write it down. It's going to be x5 minus 5x4 plus x cubed plus 4x. Now, if this exam is making you nervous, move on to a different problem. But right now, it's not making me nervous. So let's see. What times x cubed would be x5 would be x squared. I'll put this over here. You get x5 minus, well, let's see, 5x4, right? And then you're going to get what? Plus, that would be x cubed, right? Minus 5x squared. And I read that. I think things aren't really lining up, but that doesn't concern me so much. I'm just going to write it down now. What do you get? You get 5x squared plus 4x plus 11. And let's repeat. Oh, we're done. There's no repetition. Let's write this down. What do I get over here? I have x squared plus, well, the remainder, which is 5x squared plus 4x plus 11. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to factor the denominator. And let me put that down for you. The denominator factored, well, it's x cubed minus 5x squared plus x minus 5. Well, the first two terms are going to factor out x squared. And what do you get? You would get x minus 5. And then you can get plus 1 times x minus 5. So I think I'm ready to write that down now. It's going to be x minus 5. Whoops. I wrote something down that's incorrect there, didn't I? X minus 5 factors out. And you're left off with x squared plus 1, which was known as an irreducible quadratic. And I think I'm ready to do my partial fraction decomposition now. And let's write that down. I'm going to get rid of my long division. Now, again, if this was an exam paper, I wouldn't be erasing anything. I'd just leave everything there. But we're just talking through the problem. So let's write this down now. And I got 5x squared plus 4x plus 11 over x minus 5, x squared plus 1. And this is equal to, well, the linear factor x minus 5. The other one's irreducible quadratic. That's x squared plus 1. I'm going to say this is a. I'm going to say this is bx plus c. I'm going to clear the fraction. And what would you get? You would get 5x squared plus 4x plus 11 equals a times x squared plus 1 plus, ooh, it's going to be a tough one, bx plus c times x minus 5. Well, you know, I'm going to pick a number that's easy. I'm going to pick x equals 5. And if you did that, what would you get? Let's take a look at that. You get 25. You get 20. That's 45, 55, 56. And then what do you get? Well, if x is 5, you would get 25, 26. And the second term would disappear, by the way. So I know the a. What a nasty looking number though, isn't it? Let's write this down. So x squared plus the a would be, let's write this over here. A is going to be, let's see, 56 over 26. And that's going to be what? We're going to divide through by 2. That's 25 and 3, 28 thirteenths over x minus 5. All right, let's pick another number. Let's pick x to be, I don't know, 0. Let me just say with the first one. I want to make sure I did that right. I made a mistake. I just see it. Now, so why do you suspect I made a mistake? I don't like the number 28/13, and I was hoping for an easier number, by the way. But I made a mistake. So by getting a bad number, I realized I made a mistake. All right? Now, I'm not going to say the mistake is on the right side, but I made a mistake in saying something. And part of that mistake was not writing it down. I said 5, so it's really 125. Again, we're plugging in everything over here. So 125 plus 20 plus 11. And that's going to be 145, 155, 156. Let me see if I did that right. 45, 50, yeah, 156. And let's put this down now. 26 into 156. I'm going to say A is 6. 120 and 36, yeah, A is 6. All right? So I'm going to write that down. So A is 6, so I get 6 over X minus 5. All right. I prefer that number to the other number, by the way. But mistakes can still happen, by the way. We're going to pick 0, by the way. What do we get? We get 11. And if A is 6, we would get 6 plus, well, let's see, if X is 0, I would just get minus 5C. Let me put that down now, erase this out. And kind of looking at it, I'm going to say C is minus 1. I'm going to write that down now. I'm going to write down plus. I have minus 1 over here, x squared plus 1. I still don't know the b, though. And to get the b, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick x to be 1 now. And what would that give me? It would give me 5 plus 4 is 9, and 9 plus 11 is 20. Let's see, a is 6, and x is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 12. Plus, well, if x is 1, I get b. C is minus 1. And then what? If I chose 1, I'd get minus 4 here. Well, what do you get over here? 8. I'm taking 12 from both sides. You would get minus 4b plus 4. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. I would get 4 minus 4b. And now I know b to be minus 1. So it's going to be minus x. I'm going to clean up a tiny little bit because I don't like the way it's written. And I'm going to write this as x plus 1 now. So minus x plus 1. You can put a box in this. And we're going to check the key now. And by checking the key, I want to make sure I got the same answer. Let's see, plus 6 over x minus 5. I do see that. And then minus x plus 1 over x squared plus 1. We're doing fine. Thank you.